Well, I'm on my way to Findlay, or the greater Findlay area, the GFA. I'm going to look at babies tomorrow, so raced at the Meadows today. Bit of an abomination, but that happens. The one thing I don't miss about catch driving horses is that constant grind, right? Finish 6th, get off the bike, get on the bike, finish 4th, win a race, 2nd, whatever. Didn't do any of that today. Horses were a little bit flat, but they've been razor sharp as of late. So, regardless of how you want to cut it, I guess what goes up must come down. And you're going to have these days where they're a little flat. Listen, if that's how Stonebird Simba's going to race when he's flat, I'm okay with that. He wasn't super great today. Finished 4th in 55. I thought the horse raced great. I shouldn't say he raced great. He was flat. I knew it. Getting into the first turn, I said, I know we're going right along, but he doesn't got that same grit to him, he always feels like he wants to get at it, and it takes him 3/8 of a mile just to settle. He's getting a little bit older now, so his time to settle is quicker, but at the same time, down the backstretch, he was gapping a bit. Usually he wants to get out at them, and like I said to Tim, it's not a big deal. He was a little flat, wasn't the end of the world. I woke up today, now, pay attention. I woke up today, 7:15, get in the shower, went to Northfield Park because I wanted to train Rose Run Why Not today. I want to do two things. You guys, I touched on it lightly the other day. GW Chrome, he get a mild, just a tiny little puncture wound in the back of his heel. He kicked the gate at feed time last week, I guess, Jason was saying, and cut his leg. So that's a pretty tender area, and they can come up very, very sore on that area. But he's still pretty sore on it. I'm a little surprised. So I told Jason, give him some anti-inflammatories. Have the vet give him some anti-inflammatories. We'll jog him tomorrow. Or if he can't jog, walk him. We need to get to the bottom of this. If you're telling me that this puncture wound is causing him to be sore, okay, I'll buy that for another few days. But at the same time, whether it's a cut and a bruise and a sprain, he should come around. And he looked a little uncomfortable today on it. So we'll put it out there on the table. Worst case scenario, regardless of what it is, he'll heal. It may cost him time, it may cost him a season, but he'll heal. Best case scenario, he jogs great, better tomorrow, the next day, and so on, and we can get him back going. Nothing where we could find is career ending, or the only reason I would use the term, season ending, is because where we're at. It's almost September anyway, right? So it's not that I had plans for the last two Buckeyes. We've been talking about this for a while. I hoped he'd race in the Buckeye the other night, get some points, hopefully win out or have a good run towards the Buckeyes towards the end of the year, and then we put him away. Hopefully after the final. Now we missed that Buckeye. The next one is September 11th. We have time if he's going to recover. If he's not going to make the one on September 11th, just call it a year and turn him out and let him heal up. And to be quite frank, I've raced this horse. I love this horse to death. And, for my partners on GW Chrome, he's a very immature colt that loves his work. But he'll be a much, much better 3-year-old than he was a 2-year-old. Of that, I'm certain, because mentally he's grown so quickly as a horse, yet physically he's still immature. So I want some closure on the situation. I want to know, is he going to be good? Do we have to make alternate plans for, turning him out? Is his season done? Is he going to race on the 11th? All these questions are still up in the air with GW Chrome, and there's nothing I can do about it. But wait, so tomorrow I'd ask the vet if he isn't. Much better tomorrow. I want a thorough exam of him again. It's only one lag. I'm not asking you to go over the whole horse with a microscope. I'm asking you, he's off. I believe it's left hind. I want to know where. I want to know why. And I want a prognosis tomorrow. So that's the plan with GW Chrome. Now, we've been through this whole injury thing throughout the summer. Rose Run Why Not had a line in her knee back in May. Crushing day. This is a filly I thought was our best filly. Now she's got a line in her knee. Her season's in jeopardy. What do we do? Sat down with the veterinarian. Theoretically, we were on the phone. I went back and forth and said, okay, I want to plan for the latter part of the stake season, and I want to know what that's going to look like. Okay, stood in the stall for 3 weeks. 3 weeks in the pool, started back going. She's been jogging, training. Johnny McKinnon has done a great job with this filly. Took her along, took his time with her. I trained her 1.5 miles when she got here. Now, I trained her 1.5 miles, little stiff 1.5 miles, because I wanted to know. I don't need Johnny or anybody else to tell me where she is, where she needs to be. I'm going to ask her. I'm just going to ask her, where are you in relation to racing? Trained her 1.5 miles. She was very strong. Said to Jason today, can you guys go first trip with Rose Run Why Not early? I need to be on the road at 8:45 to be at the Meadows to train a couple of horses for Tim. Can you have her ready for 8:15? Of course. I get to the barn at 8:15. The track at 8:15. I go out, jog GW Chrome because they were gluing on toe weights on the big girl. Jog GW Chrome. I was a little disappointed. We talked about it for a minute. I go out in the track with Rose Run Why Not. Turn her to go her mile. 32. 105 and a bit. Up to 3/4 and almost 138. I cut her loose. She got 28-3 with a bow in her neck. She felt just like the day she hurt herself, except she didn't. You know, that knee's healed up good. The routine we put her on, the calendar, you know, the way we brought her back to the races, and every horse is different, so it's not like this is the way to do it, but for her, it worked perfect. She could not have impressed me more than she did this morning. Rose Run Why Not was nothing short of awesome. Now, Thursday, we're going to put her behind the gate just to let her see the gate. She's never seen it. Remember, this is a filly that never got to see the gate. So we're going to put her behind the gate and let her see it. Now, I won't be here. Jason's going to have to do that. I'm coming to the Meadows now. This next month is going to be tough. It's going to be taxing on me. You know, I'm a bit of a cactus. The biggest fear for me is my wife, and the stress that she's under. And any of you on Facebook saw a touch of that today. Amy boiled over a little bit on Facebook on some people, so good for her. Anyway, that's a long story. It's not for now. So, my biggest fear is putting too much pressure and stress on my wife. I got broad shoulders. This stuff doesn't bother me. I'm driving 3 hours and 48 minutes right now. It's 7:35 at night. I will be in the Greater Findlay area at 11:15, maybe 11. I'm lucky if I break the speed limit and don't get pulled over. I'll be in the Findlay area. Now, I don't know exactly what the area is. I know it's where I'm going is close to Hickory Lane Farms. I'm going to start my day tomorrow. I'm going to get up. Hopefully there's a Starbucks in the GFA. I'm going to get up and get some Starbucks, shave, get a little must on. I'm going to shave and head over to visit Kevin at Hickory Lane Farms. When I'm done there, I'm going to go visit Al at Steiner Stock Farm, I believe, and Cool Winds will be my last stop of the afternoon. After that, I will go to race 4 horses tomorrow in the Henry County Fair, the Napoleon Fair. We have Roy Hill. Hope he gets around the turns tomorrow. We made a few equipment adjustments. I hope it works out well. Well and Down, Momo, and Desperado. There's no cakewalks tomorrow. I got to look. Alan Swain sent me the program pages. There's no gimmies there. There'll be no winning with the earplugs in, wrapped up by 5 lengths tomorrow at Napoleon. Of that, I'm certain. So they're going to have to work for it tomorrow. There'll be good prep races for their next race. I hope a springboard forward for Roy Hill. But tomorrow should be a good day. Then I go back to Cleveland for Wednesday. Now, Wednesday afternoon, I'm not in the Meadows. I thought I was, but I'm not. Not a big deal. It's actually good. So I don't have to go to the Meadows. We have Beach Boutique and Captain's Made. I don't have to drive them. I'm not driving them. West 57 didn't get in. So West 52nd didn't get in. So I won't know what to do with myself. The whole afternoon of myself. Wednesday night, number of things happening. We have a number of horses racing. Most importantly, on Wednesday, Emerald Miss is racing in race 1 because she's selling at 7 o'clock on Hoofbid. So make no mistake, if you're out there watching this and you're a prospective buyer, or if you're our clients that own a piece of these horses, I'm not giving any of them away. They're not being given away. They're being offered up. These horses might fit well in somebody else's stable, somebody else's program, but not ours right now. So these aren't fire sale, dump them at all costs sales. No, there is reserves on them. They won't be given away. And if I have to take them back, I will. If nothing else, this sale will give people an opportunity to say, okay, I'd want out. If I want out for whatever the sale price was, we will take care of that in-house. But I don't want anybody to think these horses are just being given away. So if you're out there and you're like, I got $4,000, I'm going to bid on one of the stable horses, don't bother. You're not going to get anything. So, and that's not me being rude. I don't mean to come off that way. It's just, these are useful horses. I'm concerned with what's going on right now in the industry, and it may be a bad time to sell those horses. Maybe a good time. If you're looking for a horse, there are 6 of them up for sale tomorrow, and every one of them are ready to go right now, and every one of them are fine. In fact, one of them will be racing tomorrow night. So that's what's going on with the sale. And then we race horses all Wednesday night. Now, Thursday morning, I promised him 2 things. We have Sebastian Yu and Johan. I wouldn't say Johan's going into what I would consider a Stallion Series razor sharp. He got run over the other day, and Jody told me he ran away with him, so we're going to change his headgear, and we are going to school him at the Meadows on Thursday. Now, keep in mind, Johan's a horse also that had that injury last year, so it's not like I'm going to go out and scorch him on Thursday and race him on Monday. I just want to get him used to the track, used to the facility, and used to Tim, because Johan can be a little tricky sometimes. Sebastian Yu should be push button. He's going to school also on Thursday morning, and I'm qualifying a horse for Tim, a trotter he had asked me to go with, which I'm happy to do. Last week I reported I was getting a root canal. It's actually Thursday afternoon, 3 p.m. I'm getting my root canal. Thursday night I don't race anywhere. So I get the whole night to myself to get over a root canal. That should be fun. Friday morning, I'm not up to anything, but Friday afternoon. Friday evening is a big night for us. Biggest night of the year so far for I'm a Lovely Lady. And a very big night for us. We're racing My Jazz and I'm a Lovely Lady in Scioto Downs in the final Sire Stakes event. Now, My Jazz should be given a berth into the final, I believe. But I'm a Lovely Lady is going to have to earn it. So we'll see how Friday turns out. So for today, a little flat day for Stonebridge Simba. I know that our filly's racing tonight, but I didn't want to do a video driving down the road in the dark, so we're all just going to have to watch her race together. I wouldn't do that. No, I'm driving. I'm not going to watch a race. I'll get a report after. Anyway, I will talk to you guys tomorrow, probably. Yes, I'm going to make some yearling videos for you guys. I don't know how I'm going to do that yet with my phone. I'm not really sure I can do that, but I'm definitely going to make some videos for you guys tomorrow of horses that interest me. Ohio's a big place for us. You know it, and I know it. And tomorrow is a big step forward for the Stable.ca in 2021. Talk to you guys soon. I hope you had a good day. The weather was great, if nothing else. Racing sucked, but the weather was great. So let's end it on a high point. Take care.